Hello, welcome to the last video for this unit on applications of integers. So, we'll start off with some good old word problems. Jesse, Landon, and Christian were discussing the following problem. A submersible, or sub, dives from the surface at 15 meters per minute for 6 minutes, and then at 25 meters per minute for 20 minutes. What is the depth of the sub after the dive? Right? Because you're going down, these are negative numbers. So they worked together and wrote the following expression to solve the problem, right? Which we can see right here. But they each got different answers. We need to figure out who's right. So to do that, let's solve the problem. So 6 times negative 15, I'm just going to leave that multiplying sign out and use the brackets. Totally another way to write this. And then 20 times negative 25. So order of operations, right, good old bed math, says that I need to multiply before I add. So 6 times 15, or 6 times negative 15 rather, is negative 90. And 25, so negative 25 times 20, right, is going to be negative 500. So don't have to worry, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication. Now I can add negative 90 minus 500 gives me negative 590. So it looks like Landon got the right answer. Got the right answer. Great. All right. Next question. So you can see below, right, application has to do with order of operations, which we've had lots of practice at, but let's do the first one together, and then the rest will be for you. So I'm going to write bed math in the corner here, just so I don't forget. I need to do brackets first, but remember when there's only one number in the bracket, it's not really like there's an operation to do. It's already been simplified. So no brackets in the first one. And I'm going to go through and do the exponent. The little 2 is my exponent. So I'm going to keep everything as it is till I hit that exponent. So negative 2 squared is saying negative 2 times negative 2. Right? If it were negative 2 cubed, I'd have 3 of them. But I only have 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Exponents are done. Division and multiplication in the order they appear. So I have a division question right off the bat. Negative times a negative is a positive. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Then I've got another multiplication question here. 4 times 4, well, that's 16. So 5 minus 16 takes me down to a negative 9. Oh, whoops, just joking. Negative 11. All right, so why don't you try the rest on your own? You can pause the video and then we'll do the word problem here together. All right, welcome back. All right, so this last word problem says 1 week in March in Pegas, I think is how you call that city in Manitoba, the daily high temperatures were -2, -6, +1, +2, -5, -8, and +4. What is the mean daily temperature? Mean means average. So to find the average, I'm going to add up all those numbers. -2 plus -6, +1, it's a 2, it's a -5, it's a -8, plus +4, and then divide by how many numbers there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I'm going to simplify the top first. When I add all of those positive and negative numbers together, I get -14 divided by 7, which equals -2. So because it's a word problem, I'll have to include my units in the final sentence. The average temperature is -2 degrees Celsius. Great. All right, why don't you turn the page over? And we got a question here. I feel like you can do this one on your own, right? So I'll read it to you. In his last football game, Monty, who plays running back, carried the ball 7 times. Oopsies. Let's get the pen back here. So maybe. Now do we have the pen? Please. 7 times. 7 times. Anyway, right there, 7 times with the following results. A gain of 2, a gain of 1, 0 gains, a loss of 3, a gain of 34, a loss of 1. So anytime you see gain, that would be positive, a loss would be negative. You want to figure out the total amount right after 7 carries. And then just like the question we just do, what is the mean? So what is the average? So pause the video here and we'll do the next question together. All right, welcome back. So, oh, sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the pen. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So the next question says, all the integers from positive 6 to negative, or sorry, add all the integers from positive 6 to negative 5 inclusive. So inclusive means to include positive 6, negative 5. If I said exclusive, it means to not count those, only the ones in the middle. So I'm going to show you a kind of a trick, an easy way to do this. So I'm going to list all of the integers between negative 5, right, to positive 6. I'm going to start with the negatives, go to 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if I'm going to add these, remember all that stuff we did with 0 pairs? Right, a negative 5 and a positive 5, they cancel. That's 0. Same thing with the 4s. 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. I'm left with 6, right? That was nice and easy. The mean, just like what we did before, right, you're going to have to add them all up together, which negative 5 plus 5 is 0, right? We just did that. The sum is 6, divided by the total number. So this one, there's not a shortcut. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 6 divided by 12 on your calculator comes out as 0.5, the same as kind of fun. All right, last question, a little bit of a puzzle. It's kind of fun as well. It says place brackets to get the following results. So look at A, B, C, and D. They're all identical questions. The only thing's different is the answer. So because of order of operations, where I choose to put the brackets will give me a different answer. So we'll try the first one. Let's see randomly. If I put brackets around the first two numbers, that means that I have to go 4 plus negative 2 before doing the multiplication. Those brackets weren't there. I do multiplication first, then addition. So if I put these brackets here, 4 plus negative 2, right, is positive 2 times 6 minus 1, which is 12, minus 1. Whoa, that's 11. That's the answer for B. So I'm going to go erase this and put brackets around the 4 and 2, right? 2 times 6 plus 1, 12 plus 1, 11. So why don't you see if you can figure out where the brackets go in the rest? All right, have fun, and I'll see you in class.